Small rustic garden transform. Upcycled materials create a vintage oasis that feels like home. Nestled at the heart of every home is a place to unwind and reconnect with nature. And today, I'm excited to share with you the journey of my small rustic garden transform. Upcycled materials create a vintage oasis that feels like home. Imagine stepping into a tranquil retreat where every corner tells a story, and each detail is crafted with love and ingenuity. In this relaxed and calming narration, I'll walk you through the process that turned a lackluster patch of earth into an enchanting sanctuary using upcycled treasures and a dash of creativity. As you explore these design idea collections, let your imagination flow and envision the possibilities for your own peaceful haven. From the outset, the value of transforming a small space into a rustic garden oasis lies in its accessibility. No need for a sprawling backyard or a hefty budget. Here, you'll discover how upcycled materials, vintage accents, and a touch of DIY spirit can breathe new life into even the tiniest plot. This project invites anyone, regardless of experience, to roll up their sleeves and participate in shaping a personalized, welcoming escape. Feel free to relax and browse through these collections of ideas for your next project. Often, the most memorable transformations are those that look as though a professional designer worked their magic, yet are achieved with approachable methods and heartfelt touches. That's the beauty of this rustic garden makeover. Friends and neighbors can hardly believe it wasn't the work of an expert. With every step, I'll share tips and insights to help you reimagine your own outdoor space, making it easier than ever to enjoy these curated design inspirations. Whether you're a long-time subscriber or a newcomer searching for your next garden project, I want to extend a warm welcome to this creative community. My goal is to make everyone feel at home, inspired, and empowered to experiment with their own garden transformations. Settle in and let this collection of design ideas spark your curiosity and joy. The journey began with a simple assessment of the available space, a small, overlooked patch in need of vision. I encourage you to view every corner of your outdoor area as a blank canvas, ready to be brought to life with reclaimed finds and thoughtful planning. Dive into these collections and see how even the humblest spaces can be reborn. Selecting upcycled materials was both an eco-friendly choice and a chance to infuse the garden with personal history. Old wooden crates, weathered metal buckets, and discarded window frames all found new purpose in this rustic retreat. Each piece tells its own story, and together they form a tapestry of memories and creativity. Don't hesitate to explore these design ideas and find inspiration among the treasures you already have. The heart of the garden became a cozy seating nook, fashioned from repurposed pallets and plump, handmade cushions. Surrounded by lush foliage and softly twinkling fairy lights, this corner invites you to linger and savor quiet moments outdoors. As you browse these collections, consider how you might create your own restful haven using simple materials. Pathways meandered through the garden, edged with mismatched bricks and stones collected over the years. These rustic walkways guide visitors on a gentle journey, encouraging discovery at every turn. Allow these design ideas to inspire your own winding trails and unexpected delights. Planting was a mindful process, favoring hardy perennials, fragrant herbs, and cheerful annuals that thrive in small spaces. Raised beds made from reclaimed timber provided structure, while vintage watering cans and chipped enamel pots became charming planters. Let these collections motivate you to blend practicality with nostalgic charm in your own garden. Trellises crafted from salvaged ladders and lattice panels gave climbing roses and sweet peas a place to flourish. These vertical elements draw the eye upward, adding dimension and a sense of abundance even in limited square footage. Peruse these ideas and imagine how vertical gardening could transform your own oasis. Lighting played an essential role in setting the garden's vintage mood. Mason jar lanterns, string lights, and solar-powered lamps cast a warm, inviting glow as twilight descends. As you browse these collections, think about how thoughtful lighting can enchant your outdoor haven. No rustic retreat is complete without a touch of whimsy, so I incorporated playful details like a repurposed wheelbarrow planter and hand-painted signs. These personal touches evoke a sense of nostalgia and invite guests to explore every nook and cranny. Let these collections encourage you to add your own unique flair. Water features bring tranquil sounds and movement to the garden. A petite fountain, cobbled together from an old zinc tub and a salvaged pump, became a soothing focal point. Explore these collections to see how simple water elements can elevate your garden's ambience. To support local wildlife, birdhouses and feeders made from reclaimed wood were thoughtfully placed throughout the space. Watching feathered friends flit about adds another layer of joy and connection to nature. Let these collections guide you in creating a welcoming habitat for birds and pollinators. Storage was cleverly disguised as part of the design, with an old cabinet transformed into a potting bench and vintage trunks for tool storage. These functional pieces blend seamlessly with the rustic aesthetic, keeping the garden both tidy and charming. Draw inspiration from these collections to unify beauty and utility. Seasonal accents ensure the garden feels fresh and inviting year-round. Woven wreaths, repurposed holiday ornaments, and potted bulbs appear and disappear as the seasons change, keeping the space dynamic and full of interest. Enjoy exploring these collections for seasonal decorating tips. Seating options abound, from a weathered bench beneath an arbor to a swinging hammock nestled between two sturdy trees. Each spot offers a different perspective and invites you to slow down and savor the garden's peace. Let these collections encourage you to create your own cozy nooks. Garden art, from mosaic stepping stones to wine chimes crafted from vintage cutlery, infuses the space with personality and creativity. These handmade elements are simple to make and endlessly customizable. Enjoy browsing these collections and discover ways to let your artistic side shine. Sustainability was always at the forefront, with compost bins made from reclaimed pallets and rain barrels tucked discreetly behind climbing vines. These eco-conscious solutions support the health of the garden and the environment. Explore these collections for sustainable ideas that benefit both your home and the planet. Sharing the transformation with friends and family has been one of the most rewarding parts of the journey. The garden has become a gathering place for laughter, conversation, and celebration. Let these collections inspire you to create a space that brings people together. As the sun sets over the garden, the soft glow of lanterns and the scent of night-blooming flowers evoke a sense of timelessness. The transformation is more than just aesthetic. It's a daily invitation to pause, reflect, and find comfort at home. Enjoy these collections and picture your own evenings spent in tranquility. In conclusion, the small rustic garden transform. Upcycled materials create a vintage oasis that feels like home is proof that beauty, comfort, and sustainability can coexist in even the smallest of spaces. With a bit of creativity, patience, and a love for vintage charm, anyone can craft their own backyard sanctuary. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May these collections of ideas inspire your own rustic garden dreams.